Remember these? It's time to cut them and do our fresh leaf woad extraction. So exciting. Let's go over to the ones that I planted. From my readings, you cut the fresh, oh hey Poppy, you cut the woad when the rosette is around 20 centimetres. Well, that's way over 20 centimetres, isn't it? So it's ready, yeah I know, so it's ready to cut. So let's get cutting and let's get dyeing. It's a scorcher a day here again. One tub of woad. Right, let's go to my mum's and let's start dyeing. Oh, right. So at my mum's, first stage, which is rinsing the leaves. What we've got to try and do is get rid of all the debris, mud, sort of any type of soil compost, and in this case, greenfly, which I can see is all over some of the leaves, the greenfly. So we'll rinse in cold water. And that will be the first stage of our fresh leaf extraction of woad. It's great. Got the woad leaves that I ripped up steeping in boiling water, well, just off boiling, and they've been steeping in there for about half an hour. Reports say anywhere between 20 and 40 minutes, so I thought, well, I'll go for half an hour. So I've now got to strain off the leaves and then add some soda ash, because we've got to push the pH up. We need it around 9-10, and the soda ash will push that up, and then we have the great job of oxidizing it, getting as much oxygen into the water. So you can either do it with a whisk. I'm going to just pour it from pot to pot. So let's strain off the woad leaves first. It will be interesting to see what colour we get. Some people say when you strain off the woad leaves you get a sherry coloured liquid. Sometimes you might get a dark green liquid, so it will be interesting to see. Well, the froth is turquoisey. I haven't got a dark blue, so I don't know whether that's the correct blue or not. I'll keep doing a couple more times and then we'll be ready to go to the next stage. So after doing all the toing and froing and cooling the water down and getting it aerated, we then had to add a chemical. Now that chemical removes the oxygen from the vat. And you know when it's working because after about 45 minutes, it should go almost see-through. Can you see that yellowy? So that means now there's no oxygen in that vat and it's in the perfect position to have the wool added, and that's how the indigo, the blue, the woad blue works. It's far more scientific, but it's the only way the woad blue will stick to the wool when there is no oxygen, and that's the colour. So far all is working well. So now we get to the exciting bit where we put the wool in and see what comes out 8 minutes later. So it's been in for 8 minutes, and let's see. I'm starting to think that it's not going to work. Oh, there's a little creature in there. Save him. Right, got the drip tray ready. Let's see if this turns to blue before your eyes. Ooh, very little. There's a bit there. Oh, that's a bit of a disappointment. Hardly any woad. It's going, but very, very pale. There's not much woad in there at all. This is the first attempt of dyeing yarn with using the fresh leaf extraction. So the woad I grew, you've just watched me process it, and this is the result. Oh, don't half smell. Kind of disappointed, but only because obviously we would have liked it all to be blue. But I'm not wholly upset about it, because look. Now there is some fabulous blue there, but it's very, very, such a light turquoise. So how can we change that? What's gone wrong?